So I'm back, and I don't really want to make a fancy entrance because I don't feel like I was gone for that long. I just moved. Thank you all for listening, though. Appreciate it. It's the first time in a month that I've done this. I have a new microphone, which is great. Good old Yeti Blue, which is, I believe, the industry standard for podcasting. It seems like every podcast I listen to has one. So I'm not going to make it get too fancy, but again, Tom Crane, the guy, the man, the legend, again, not making it too fancy, but he's the man. Tom, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, and I wouldn't call myself a legend just yet. I still have to get past my prime, and then I'll be considered a legend. Just saying.
That's fair. We're living in our primes right now. We're what, 27? 28-ish? Yeah.
28 next month, yeah.
Perfect. There you go. See, it's not, you're still living. It's great. And I know that on Saturday, we were both kind of drinking and just I know you were drinking at 2 in the afternoon my time. And you were just I'm going to text everyone in my phone, see how they're doing, and let's go about my day. Let's make it awesome. How'd it go? How was your Saturday drink session?
It was pretty good. There wasn't too much that I was doing that day. To be honest, Marlene and I were just trying to shoot the crap. I don't know if I'm allowed to use foul language on this podcast.
Shoot the crap, it's fine. Yeah.
Shoot the crap is good, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're just cleaning, getting ready for the family, going down to North Carolina to see my brother, and I just decided, hey, cleaning would be better if I started drinking. So popped open 2 beers, had them, then I started going towards the whiskey, and was feeling pretty good after that.
Yeah, which is great. I think, cleaning sucks. I just realized this kind of now that I'm living with the girlfriend for the first time, just living with a significant other for the first time. There's a lot of different things that come about it, right? You actually are responsible for cleaning it up. I used to live in a house with other people, and I didn't know what I could do, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. I didn't know, so I never really had any responsibility on me. And then now that I technically own 50% of this place or pay for 50% of this place, I'm just okay, so you have to at least clean 50% of this house. Okay, got it. How often do I have to clean? I don't know how often to clean it.
I'm hoping you leave the toilet seat down so that you don't crack a butt bone. Hopefully. Yeah, the coccyx
is very sensitive. I did realize this. I don't know how long ago, but luckily I've never fallen into a toilet before. I know people who have, and it sucks. Especially if other people don't flush before then. That's really awful. So that's but first of all, who's backing their ass into a toilet, be yep, I don't need to see what's in there. I just know that it's free because my partner flushed it or the housemates flushed it. I don't need to look. Who does that? I don't understand. Who pops their butt in the toilet and says, you know what? I'm not looking. That's disgusting. I did finally pass a barrier that I never thought I would in my entire life. I went to the bathroom was it yesterday or the day before, and then I opened the toilet and there's some poop in there, and I know it's not mine. I know it's not mine. It's pretty. Yeah, I know that, and that's the face. That's the exact expression that I made, and I'm what the hell? And so I walk up to him hey. I've never seen this, and seriously, this is a milestone. I've never seen my significant other's poop before, and so I tell her I don't ever want to see that again.
Just wait.
I know. This is the problem. This all goes downhill from here. I don't the magic of her butt is gone now. That is completely gone. I don't know where to go from here. It's pretty bad. This is. Tom, as a married man, what should I expect for the future? Is this the rest of my life? Should I continue with this?
Well, to quote Bill Engvall, the great comedian, he said, it's not really a marriage until you have the door wide open and you're screaming at your significant other saying, wow, check this out. And there's there's not much privacy at all. I'm not thinking about privacy in the future, just because I know I'm trying to be a more open person, more public, and it just
Uh-oh. Tom, did we freeze here? Yeah, there's some poor connection here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me take myself off the Wi-Fi. I think that's probably not a good idea to just keep on the Wi-Fi. Let me see if that helps. Tom, does that connect you a little bit better? No? Okay. Well, as we figure out this connection through it, I kind of don't know what to do from here because, again, to this point, it's just not been ideal for me. Like, it's not. Like, I'm not happy about it. Like, I feel disgusting now having seen some poop. It's not great. So I don't know what to expect from here. This is pretty disgusting. I'm going to connect with Tom again right now, so we're trying to figure this out. And I know he's connecting right now. So, again, these are the issues when you do things live and on air. Like, you don't plan for this to go wrong. You never do. And so that's one of the issues with doing this podcast live. But I love it, though, because it's authentic. It's real. You know, it's something that we have to figure out together. And that's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm not, like, hurting. Be like, oh, my God, this is the worst podcast ever. This sucks. Like, no. Like, I feel pretty good. All right, now we're going to have to call Tom on the FaceTime and figure that out. Or at least via phone call. Let's try to do that. Let's try to call him and figure it out, see what's going on. So, Tommy, hopefully pick up via your phone. That might help. There we go. Hey, buddy. Yeah, it seems that there was a connection issue, so I don't know what was going on there, but that's okay. I don't know, I couldn't tell if it was from my end or your end or what.
I'm going to try audio calling you.
Okay, that works. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right. And as we figure this out, again, this is a great new podcast. What I'm trying to do here is just really have a casual conversation and then interject sports into it because I feel like every other sports show is just like, hey, here are the sports. What's your take? Like, I get it. Like, you either have a take and it's a hot take or you just have a ridiculous take, which is, again, ridiculous. Like, sometimes it's not ideal to have all this. And for me, just having that casual conversation, making it feel more, I don't know, just feel more personable. I think that's always a topic of conversation. And I'm going to throw in some jokes here. I actually am in the process of potentially signing up for the Portland's Funniest Stand-Up, Portland's Funniest Comedian, Portland's Funniest Comic. It starts sometime in June, I think. That is when it kicks off. I'm pretty excited. Last year sucked, I'll be honest. It was pretty awful for me, and I couldn't get it right, but that's okay. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try connecting with Tom. See if we figure it out. All right, and then as we're connecting here, again, I have a lot of jokes that I have, and I'm going to try them throughout this podcast. I feel like some of them are appropriate, some of them are not, and that's okay. I think that there are certain things about the podcast that work, and some that don't. So, here we go. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get this going. Tom, can you hear me? Hello? Man, this is brutal. That's okay, though. But as we continue through this inaugural new podcast, Spicy Sports with Sam on Spreaker, that's the working title right now. And like any working title, it's probably going to change and probably going to be something more fancy. But for now, I just want to talk about ourselves and kind of figure out and just, look, we're two 20-somethings in the middle of what is, quote-unquote, the prime of our lives, right? Like, we're supposed to have everything mostly figured out by this point. And then some of us more than others. Tom, obviously, being married. And obviously some more news about Tom we can talk about when he comes back, when he's on when I get him on the phone. And then for me, again, moving in with a girlfriend for the first time is a very scary proposition. Like, I've never done it before. Like, I don't know what to expect out of it. So far, obviously, there's some ups and downs as you'd expect. That first month with a lot of, again, figuring out, hey, who does what on what day, you're trying to be more organized, which has always been an issue with me. For those who know me back from the college days, it's just not something that I have worked on, nor care to work on. If I'm honest, like I can get to a certain point where I can say without a doubt, like, look, this is the most organized I'll ever be, and then I hope that someone loves me still through it. So I just got to be better at other things, if you know what I mean. It's just not ideal for me to be the most organized because I know where stuff is. You know, I think not one of the two partners in a relationship keeps stuff where they are because of the fact that they know, okay, look, this is where I leave it because I know where to leave it. It looks like we're going to try to give Tom a call again, so let me try that. All right, let's try to give a call on Skype for Tommy. Oh, here we go. It's ringing. It's interesting when we try these Skypes on air, because I don't know what the hell to expect. It could either be really good or really bad. And we're ringing. And did we get him?
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Cool. Did you figure out what the issue was, or just Skype?
It was the stupid internet, and
God.
That's about it.
No, it's funny. I was just talking about this. Like, we're in the middle of our primes right now, but like a lot of the stuff that we have isn't necessarily quality yet. Like, we're getting there. And one of them, actually, we're just gonna have this conversation. Internet, it's a real crapshoot. No, it's just, you either have good internet or you don't, or if you want really good internet, you have to pay a lot of money for it. It's not fun.
No, I'm paying like $70 for like 15 megabytes download.
Oh damn!
Like something like that. Yeah, I mean it's cheap, it's effective. I get my HD Netflix. I'm happy about that. But other than that, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to spend more money just to get faster speeds. It's a bunch of bull.
It is. No, I agree. And like, I just want. This is where I'm okay being a socialist on internet. Like, just give me the best internet at this particular price and make it relatively inexpensive, because I feel like you can turn up the speeds to make it faster. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. Like, I get it. There are different levels for different things. Like, I play video games, you play video games, and obviously you want more internet for that. But like, outside of that, like, I don't understand. Like, it just isn't something that I'm willing to pay a lot of money for, like, at all.
Yeah, it's one of the necessities that I think younger kids are gonna have. Like, they're gonna like say, "Hey, Daddy, why can't we have faster internet so we can play on the internet better and shoot other guys, play Call of Duty, yada yada yada."
Right.
Well, son, it's not the caveman days anymore. It's just gonna be slow for a little bit until you start making some money and you can pay for it.
Exactly. No, now I get it. Now I get why I didn't get things growing up, and I'm happy I didn't, because I could have been a spoiled little asshole, and then it would have not been fun. Like, it's not. And this is not me. It's not saying like everyone who's a spoiled kid or a rich kid becomes spoiled in the future, but doesn't become a good person. But like, for the most part, like, if you get everything you want and then you realize that when you're an adult you can't get everything you want, I feel like your reality is warped upside down, and it's not good for your psyche. Like, it's not good for your health to be like, okay, just knowing at a young age, yes, I couldn't get everything I wanted. Realize I have to work for it. That's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. And then speaking of Sun. Tom, obviously you have some news to break on the podcast that we've done for God knows how long. So if you want to...
Yes. So on the East Coast, the sun has gone down. That is the big news that I have for you guys. Just kidding on that part. Marlena and I are expecting late September. But we have not found out what the sex of the baby will be. So... yeah. What I'm trying to do is come up with a gender reveal for pretty much all my friends and family.
No, you're doing the gender reveal. Oh my God. Are you really?
Yes, but we're going to know. Marlena and I are definitely going to know.
Okay.
But everybody else is not. So it's going to be special for us.